Hey friends, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my channel Salwa's Delicious Kitchen. I'm here today with a super duper recipe of mutton mandi. After trying this recipe, I'm sure you'll stop going to restaurants to have the authentic mutton mandi, because this recipe is so good that you yourself will realize the difference between the restaurant one and the homemade one. I have worked on this recipe for a long time to get that authentic taste and the perfect texture of the mutton, but then you will be learning this recipe only in just 10 minutes. So do watch the recipe till the end so that you do not miss any tips and tricks. And I'll also be showing you the recipe to make this Hawaij, which is a tangy and a spicy sauce to go with this rice. Before we move to the recipe, a light reminder for those who have not subscribed my channel yet, please do subscribe, and also do not forget to hit the bell icon so that you do not miss any of my upcoming video. Let's begin with the ingredients to make the Hawaij or the mandi mix. Here I have taken 1 tablespoon of coriander seeds, 2 tablespoons of cumin seeds, 2 tablespoons of peppercorns, 1 tablespoon of green cardamom, half teaspoon of cloves, 2 teaspoons of turmeric powder, and half teaspoon of saffron. Here, excluding the turmeric powder and saffron, rest all the ingredients I'm taking it in a pan on a low to medium flame. Just for a minute, I'm just roasting them. Make sure you do not burn them. In a mixer jar, I have taken the roasted spices along with the saffron and turmeric powder, and powdered it to a very fine powder. Here I'll be showing you the ingredients to marinate the mutton, and also this is our Hawaij powder, 2 tablespoons I've taken, and salt 1 teaspoon I've taken. You can take as per your taste. And this is the saffron. I have soaked it with half teaspoon of saffron with 1 tablespoon of water, 1 tablespoon of lime juice. I did not have mutton, so I have taken chicken nor stock, one, and then 2 tablespoons of butter. And here I have taken 1.2 kg of mutton, and then just ask them to cut it near the joints only. We need the big chunks of the mutton. Here 1.2 kg I have taken because we all are mutton lovers, so you really don't need so much. You can just take as much as you required for the rice. In a bowl here, I'm taking all these ingredients, what we need to marinate the mutton, including the butter also. And then just make sure here you mix it well so that no chunks of the chicken stock remains. Otherwise it would be too salty on when you get it as a chunk on the mutton. Here I'm applying, marinating the mutton. This is a very important step. You can see I had just made a deep cuts on the mutton pieces so that the mutton is, the masala is well absorbed by the mutton, as the chunks are really big. Here make sure you just mix it well so that each and every part of this mutton is covered with the masala. It really took me around 15 minutes to do this because I was really mixing it so well. Here you can see I'm wrapping each mutton piece in a aluminium foil wrap, and the smaller pieces I have just put together 2-3 pieces together. And here I had my mutton ready to go for cooking. Here you can see I have taken the small boneless piece from the marinated one and chopped it very well, and later I'll show you where I'm using it. Here in a large pressure cooker, if you have a steamer basket, steel one, that's really great. Otherwise you can, like I'm showing, you can just take a steel utensil, small one, and then keep the mutton pieces on top of it. Just make sure the mutton is not dipped in the water. This is just to show you, but then what I follow is, it's really funny, but then I just tried it someday like this, and then it worked wonder for me. That's why I'm showing the same style to you all, same method to you with you all. Here you can see I have just kept the mutton pieces wrapped in the foil on top of the potatoes, but I made sure there was only a little water and the mutton pieces were not dipped in the water. Here it should be like steam cooking. Here are the ingredients to make the rice. I've taken around 50 grams of butter there, 1 tablespoon of ghee, half chicken stock, 1 teaspoon of peppercorns, 3 cardamom, 2 inches of cinnamon stick, and 3 bay leaves, half teaspoon of saffron, 1 teaspoon of Hawaij, the same spice mix what we made, and 2 dried lemons. I hope you get this everywhere, I'm sure. So 2 pieces of these dried lemon, and 1 large onions, or approximately 1 cup when chopped. 2 green chili, this is my twist, this is totally optional, you can either drop it. 6 pods of garlic crushed, just a slight crush, do not crush it well. Here I've soaked and taken half kg, that was 2 large cups of Sela basmati rice, or you can say that Mandi rice. See, just to show you guys, this is not the normal basmati what we use. This takes time to cook, but then it doesn't break easily. See, this is how it looks. This was the cup what I have taken, 2 cups to make it half kg. So the same measurement for the water, I have taken 3 cups. Here in a non-stick wok, I've taken butter and ghee. Once it was hot, I added green chili, garlic and onions chopped. On a medium flame, I was frying this until the onions were translucent. Then I added the spices here, peppercorns, cinnamon, cardamom, bay leaves and Hawaij, these 5 stuffs, and then fried it. Here this was the mutton pieces what I have kept it from the marinade there. I added it for the extra taste, I mean the flavor in the rice. Taste work will be done by the chicken stock though, but then still that mutton flavor in the rice. Here I added the soaked drained rice. This rice was soaked for 1 hour, then drained well. And then here, make sure there's no water in the rice. And I fried this for about 5 minutes on a medium flame. But be careful, do not break the rice. Here I have added the chicken stock, saffron water and the salt kept aside, and 3 cups of water. The same cup which I used for the rice. 2 cups of rice, so 3 cups of water. Here later I added the dried lemon. I had to add it earlier, then I forgot it. Closed the lid and cooked it till the rice was done and the water was dried. But in between 2 to 3 times, I mean 3 to 4 times, I kept on checking and mixing it slowly, carefully without breaking the rice, so that it gives that grainy texture. You can see here my rice was almost done. So once it was done, I just closed it and then kept it aside. Coming back to our mutton, here see, this is my favorite part. When at the pressure cooker, I kept almost for 1 hour, more than 25 whistles maybe, and you can see this roasted potato at the bottom. My kids love eating those potatoes with the rice, so I gave it to them. And here you can see the moistness of the mutton, it's so much perfectly cooked. And here the rice also, you can see it was so grainy, it did not stick it at all. The reason is why, because we fry the rice at the beginning, that makes it perfect grainy. Here I was just placing all the mutton pieces on the top of the rice, and then to get that nice charcoal flavor, I just took a piece of smoky flavor. I just took 2 pieces of natural charcoal and then burned it there, and with the use of aluminium foil, I just kept it on the aluminium foil and kept it inside the wok with a few drops of ghee in that. Now we had that perfect smoky flavor, restaurant style mandi ready. Here, because of the kitchen light, the rice looks really too yellow, but then it's not that yellow, but the color is all with the saffron. Just look at the perfection how the mutton have cooked. It's so soft, so moist, I really can't explain. You really have to make this recipe at home to believe my words, and do share with your loved ones. And here is another click of my mandi taken at the daytime. So do give a try on this recipe and let me know. And let me also show you the recipe of Sarek, the dip. Here I've taken 2 ripe red tomatoes, 1 lime, and 2 green chilies, this according to your taste, 2 garlic pods, and 1 teaspoon of chopped coriander leaves, salt as per taste, and roasted cumin powder. This is totally optional, you can even skip it, no issues. And I've taken it in a chopper, hand chopper, and then all the ingredients together with the salt and the jeera powder. giving it a pulse, and then here my Sarek was ready. Really spicy, tangy, perfect to go with Mandi. For me, the Mandi is really incomplete without that. So do make this with the Mandi. And coming to my extra points now, make sure you keep an eye on the water level of in the pressure cooker. It shouldn't be too less that it gets burnt, nor it should be too much that the mutton sinks in the water. Just to highlight, always take the mutton which is freshly bought, I mean not the freezed one. That really makes a difference. And also do make the mandi at the minute when you serve. The mandi is best when it's served when made it hot, not the reheated one. And you can also cook the mutton in the oven, but then it really takes 3 to 4 hours to get this softness of the mutton. And as we all know, we still fight with this virus COVID-19. We can only do is we can stay home and stay safe. Take care, guys. I hope till now you have subscribed to my channel. If not, please do. And thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.